evening baseball.
Pitch, 7-10.
Price sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that have the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is fulled. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. He still has a great arm, too.
Will Middlebrooks gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Falls behind 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
Matt Joyce comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Nava comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. I mean, this is a guy that was a .300 hitter last season. Clearly, something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortunes as time goes on.
Batting second.
Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
He pulls this one into right. Victorino is there, 2 down. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Evan Longoria will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. After 1, no score. Mike Napoli will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far.
Mike Napoli.
Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Number 24, Nolan Raymond.
To take his first cuts here. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, David Robinson.
David Robinson will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 46 driven in. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through, yank it to his pull side.
Victor Martinez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Flipped out the other way toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score our first run of the night.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in, looking to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play, currently 8th in the AL in that category.
Yeah, and here we are right in the middle of the summer, and he just continues to have a great year driving in runs.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Nava racing back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Daniel Murphy will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. it really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Into the box, Sam Fuld, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
3 runs already home here. Got him.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The average to start things out at .324. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nava is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Matt Joyce will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. To second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Shane Victorino will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Shane Victorino.
Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
And that's in there for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are two perfect pitches on the outside corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, you got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Ben Zobrist takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Pitch out, nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A look to first by Buchholz, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
1-1. Here it comes. In there, a base hit. And this will get on out to the 370 sign now. Around third now is Zobrist. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. For Longoria, he continues to flash the extra base power. That's now 34 doubles on the year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And as you see there, September right around the corner. There's our upcoming schedule as we get ready for the final month of the season. Digging in now, Victor Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nava over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
As Dribble Cabrera steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. Well, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Daniel Murphy steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that misses inside 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The 1-0 delivery. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Nava ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Rays lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Daniel Nava, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Price is ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hot shot toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Will Middlebrooks in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Mike Napoli will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
To even the count, 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Nolan Reimold. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Tap foul at home plate. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Digging in, David Robinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Nope.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Hit to third. Longoria's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Sam Fuld is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Catcher, number 28, John
Striding into the box, John Jaso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. For Fold, stolen base number 20 for him on the year. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Matt Joyce will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a ball. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Grounded to the right. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's been rock steady. Currently 2nd in the junior circuit in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Joyce makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that, especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Ryan Lavarnway in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Scorched to third. Longoria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Evan Longoria comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reimold has a play. One down.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Nava is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Nava is there, and that retires the side. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Trying to keep his club in it, down 5-0. Dustin Pedroia will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Daniel Nava will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, That's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Like that one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Will Middlebrooks will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that 2-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
High and deep to straightaway right. Dickerson going back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, for a moment there, you're not really sure. Is that ball gone? Is it caught? It's a great effort out there to try to rein this one in, but it does wind up just over his glove and off the wall, and you can see a good recovery to get that ball right back into second base to hold his man to a double.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Nolan Reimold steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Jasso scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Andrew Miller will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 30, Andrew Miller.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Reimold, and that's your first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here is Sam Fold now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. David Robinson will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
To first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Xander Bogaerts started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Shane Victorino will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, Not a comfortable spot to be in.
Ground ball right side. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them, and he winds up beating that one out.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway. Hot shot on the ground is short. Zobrist is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. John Jaso steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Your catcher, number 28, John Jaso.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And Jaso swings and misses as he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. And, yep, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Pedroia has it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
And since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Toward shallow right. Victorino moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Dustin Pedroia will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Drilled to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Daniel Nava stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. There's our line score for the ballgame thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Will Middlebrooks will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Joyce should have room. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
2 out with the man at first. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Here's Pedroia on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like a shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Nolan Reimold will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox get a run on the double by Napoli. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Evan Longoria will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Popped high in the air. Napoli is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
He's looked good here since coming on. You know, the problem is you just don't know what you're going to get from this guy sometimes, but you know, he's done everything right so far.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. One and one, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, he is really looking good now. Hitting all of his spots. He set that target away and the catcher never even moved.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Kevin Kiermaier will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the air, out to right. Victorino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays strand just the one. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Kevin Kiermaier will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 39.
Jake McGee will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Jake McGee.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, David Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
McGee's ready. 1-1 on its way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
And that's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far.
Shane Victorino makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Right side. Murphy showing off his range. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, David Price. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 5-1. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price, his 24th win of the season. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.